So we can see 3 storage locations which has been copied from our 1000 plant. If you want to maintain that storage location, you can maintain it. Otherwise, select that one and click on delete. Number of deleted entries 3. Click on copy or continue. Now go for creation of your new storage location. Just click on new entries there and maintain your storage location name and description. So I'm going to follow a notation which I'm following in my company. RW01 stands for your raw materials. And SM01 stands for your semi-finish. And your FN01 stands for your finished products. So for each and every storage location, if you want to maintain any kind of address, you can maintain it by selecting it, click on the addresses of storage location. New entries, number 1 or 10. So for my company HUL, and click on continue. Then click on save to save the address. You're getting a prompt request, click on continue. So whatever the data you have entered will be stored. So in the same way, you can go for maintaining the address of your 2 other storage location for your semi-finished and finished products. Just select that line item, get into your addresses of that storage location, press on new entries and maintain that number for that, and you will be getting this box where you can maintain the name of your company and the description for that storage location, and you can finish it off. And save, come back. So this is how you're going to go for creation of your storage location. Simple thing, just get into your new entries and maintain whatever the storage locations you want to maintain and click on save. That's it. Now come back. Now go for creation of your purchase organization. Like how we are going to have your sales organization, which is the highest legal entity in sales part. In department also, they are going to have their purchase organization. It is not the highest level, but your plant is the highest level in your department, but they are going to have your purchase organization. So how have you gone for creation of your sales organization? In the same manner, we shall see how to go for creation of a purchase organization. Just click on new entries, maintain your purchase organization name, HUL, and description for that. Click on enter and save it. That's it. Now come back. So your material management topic is done. Only 2 things we need to follow over here: maintain storage location and maintain purchase organization. Close this one. Now get into your logistic execution. In logistic execution is nothing but your shipping point, where shipping point is going to be the highest level in your logistic execution. So here we need to go for defining our shipping point. You can say only one option is there for us to go for. Out of this 4, we need to follow only one option: define, copy, delete, check shipping point. Click on this activity. So here, no need of going for the second option, copy, delete, check shipping point. You can go straight away, go for defining shipping point. So it's going to ask us, enter your new shipping point. Click on new entries and maintain the details over there. The code for that shipping point and description. And what is the factor calendar? Just maintain all the time 01. We are following German standard calendar. That's the reason I'm entering 01. Nothing but 01 stands for German standard calendars. Patrick calendar, Germany standards. So I'm going to follow all the time 01. And if you're having any working timing for your shipping point, you can maintain that time over here. Otherwise, you can leave it as a blank. If you want to maintain any kind of address for your shipping point, press on this address tab and maintain the address for that shipping point. Country and transportation zone, copy from your address data, not a problem. Save. Okay. So the prompt request is getting generated. Click on continue. That's it. So your shipping point has been created. If you want to check it, click on position, enter your shipping point name, HUL. So you can see from your top list, from your list, you can see the top option as HUL. Getting to the details of it, if you want to do any kind of changes, you can do it. Only the thing is, like all the gray mode boxes, whatever you're seeing over here, which is in the blue mode, you can't do any kind of, you can't enter any kind of data
changes.
Yeah. So nothing but this is called as a gray mode, what we call as. Okay. Just come back. Close this window. That's it. So we have done with our definition part. Just we have created each and everything. Now we need to go for assignment. Like nothing but establishing the relationship between each and everything. Whatever the blue arrows you are seeing, those are called as assignment. Establishing the relationship between your company code and the plant, company code and your sales organization. We shall see how to go for assigning each and everything now. So here, once you finish off your definitions, just close the window. Now get into your assignment. Whatever the things you are saying in the definition, the same things will be getting appear in your assignment as well. What all the modules you have defined now, all the modules will be there. You can see your finance module, controlling module, logistics, general sales, material management, logistic execution, plant maintenance, and HRSL. All the modules will be there here also. So here we need to establish the relationship between each and every thing. So right now I'm going to go into my assignment mode. Now I'm going to work with my financial accounting. So first step, I need to establish the relationship between company code to company. Nothing but this step we are following over here. Company code to the company. So execute that activity, assign company code to company. Click on position. There is no option for us to go for new entries. If there is an option for us for going for a new entry, you can press on that new entries and you can fulfill that requirement. If you are not having any kind of option over the new entries, click on position, enter your company code. So your company code will be getting displayed over here. To which company, if you want to maintain that assignment, you can maintain over here. You can't remember your company, press on this button, or for a shortcut, you can use your F4 over there. So what all the companies are there in your SAP is getting displayed over here. So here from your search menu, you can search which company code is yours, like company is yours. Control F for finding out. Enter your company, HUL. So here you can see a company is there by the name HUL. So select it, click on copy. So to your company HUL, your company code HUL is getting assigned now. Click on enter and save it. A prompt request will be getting generated once again. Click on continue. Data was saved. Nothing but a connection has been established between your company and company code now. Just come back and follow the second step. Assign company code to credit control area. So in the same manner, click on position from your screen. Enter your company code HUL. Copy. By default, we are getting a credit control area of 1000 because we copied our company code from 1000. That's the reason whatever the assignments are there for that 1000 company code are getting copied to our HUL company code. Delete that 1000 company code and enter your credit control area HUL. Right? Hit on enter and save it. Data was saved. Now what do you mean by this credit control area? Credit control area is an area which is going to decide how much limit you need, the company is going to give it to the customers. How the company is going to decide how much credit limit it need to give to your customer based upon the past payments made by the customer. That's what we call it as a credit control area. So assign business area to consolidation area not required. That's finished with your financial accounting. Now get into your controlling part. Here maintain only one option, assign company code to your controlling area. So just check it out whether your controlling area has been there or not by clicking on position, and your controlling area is HUL. Already it is there. Now we need to assign it. Select that line item, get into the assignments of your company code. So it's like link has been not established between your company code and your controlling area. Click on new entries and maintain your company code there, HUL. So once you enter the company code name, whatever the description is there for that company code is getting displayed over here. Now, then after click on save. Once again click on continue to finish off this activity. So you can see the data is getting saved. Come back. That's it. Your controlling part, we need to perform only one step, assign company code to your controlling area. What do you mean by this controlling area? Nothing much. For different departments will be there within a company. How much budget should be allocated to each and every department will be taken care by this controlling area. Next comes your logistics general, where we need to assign our plan to the company code. So we are performing this step, assigning our plan to our company code. So here once again click on position and check whether your company code and your plant relationship is there or not. HUL is our plant. So there is no relationship. Over here is getting established. Right away you can go for new entries. Enter your company code HUL and your plant HUL. So whatever the name you have kept for your plant is going to get copied in this field, name of the plant, and the same way for your company code, the data will be getting copied. So your HUL company code is assigned to one plant HUL. Now click on save. Data was saved. Come back. Assign business area to your plant, valuation area and division. So 1 second, let me check it out. Not required for us at the moment. That's all we need to do over here. Assign plant to your company code. Only one step we are going to follow over here in your logistics general. Now coming to your sales and distribution part. So make sure like some kind of interviews they are going to ask you your sales and in your sales and distribution, what are the steps you are going to follow for doing your assignments in your enterprise structure. So we need to tell all the steps mentioned over here. Assign your sales organization to your company code. Nothing but we are performing the first step, assigning the sales organization to our company code. So the first step we are going to follow it. So assign sales organization to the company code. Say the steps. So click on position, getting your sales organization HUL. So here you can see a check mark is there. Nothing but this is called as a mandatory entry. If you're trying to skip that data without entering over there, and if you want to move to another slide or you want to get into another details of it, the system is not going to respond. It's going to say that fill all the required entry fields because it's a mandatory entry. You can't skip that data. So enter your company code over there, HUL. To your sales organization HUL, the company code is getting established now. So it's got established. Now click on save. Come back. Now go for assignment of your distribution channel to the sales org. Nothing but second step we are following. You are assigning your distribution channels to your sales organization. In the same way, we are going to assign our divisions to our sales organization. Assign distribution channel to your sales organization. Click on position, check it out. Well, it's not there. Go for new entries. Enter your sales organization HUL and your distribution channel H1, HUL, H2. So I'm having only two distribution channels, H1 and H2. I'm entering that data over here. So my link between your distribution channel and sales org is getting established now. Click on save. Come back. Follow the next step. Assign this division to your sales organization. Click on position and check whether your sales org and your division has been assigned. No. Click on your entries. Enter your sales org and your division H1, HUL, H2, HUL, H3. Okay, there is no entry of H3 over there. Now you can see this is an mandatory entry. Now what should I do? Just click on this close button. So your changes will be lost and cancelled. Click on yes. Now click on save. Your data has been saved. Nothing but a relationship is getting established between your division and your sales org. Come back. Now set up sales area. Nothing but combination of your sales org, distribution channel and division is called as sales area. Whatever the box you are seeing over here. nothing but your sales area, combination of your sales of distribution channel and division. All the time we will be working with our sales area itself. So make sure you know what you mean by sales area. Sales area is nothing but a combination of your sales of distribution channel and a division. So we are going to perform the same activity now. Set up sales area. So here straight away you can go for new entries. Enter your sales log over here, your distribution channel H1 and your division H1. In the same way, HUL is your sales log, H1 is your distribution channel, and H2 is your division. So for one distribution channel, you are assigning two divisions over here. In the same way, for your HUL, H2, H1. HUL, H2, H2. So for my distribution channel H1, I'm assigning my division soaps and shampoos. In the same way, for my retail distribution channel as well, I'm going to assign H1 and H2 divisions. Click on save. That's it. Now come back. So we are doing the next step, assign sales office your sales area. Nothing but your sales office is going to be get assigned to your sales area. We are going to follow the same step over here as well. Assign sales office to your sales area. So no data has been maintained. Click on new entries. Maintain your sales log, distribution channel, division, and your sales office. So I have maintained one sales office, HUL1. I'm going to select it. So for all my combination of my sales area and sales office, I'm going to maintain that one. HUL, H1, H2, HUL1, HUL, H2, H1, HUL1, HUL, H2, L1. So for all my sales area, I'm going to assign my sales office. Nothing but to my sales organization HUL, distribution channel H1, my division H1, I'm assigning HUL1. In the same way, for my H1, H2 division, I'm assigning my sales office. For my H2 distribution channel H1, HUL1 is going to be my sales office. In the same way, how many combinations are there? If you are having two multiple sales office, one it is in Chennai, one is it in Bangalore, one is in Hyderabad. Depending upon your sales area, you can maintain that sales offices. Establish the relationship between your sales area and your sales office.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Hello.
tell me.
If a company decided that soap should be not distributed to retailers, it has
Okay.
to be distributed to retailers, then we can not assignments it will be okay.
Yeah, in the assignments, no need of maintaining that. For example, for retailers, we don't want to sell soaps loose, so you can no need of establishment of your sales area itself.
Okay.
We can straight away, no need of doing that maintenance of that sales area. While the creation of your setup sales area only, you may not maintain that sales area, so nothing is going to happen. Depends upon the company requirement only, we are going for the configuration. Okay. In this step, like maintaining your setup sales area. So in this combination, get into over here. If a company is saying you should not maintain any data for your retailers, you are not authorized to sell soaps to your retailers, delete that combination. Before maintaining it only, you can delete it. If you are going to delete it, all the data is going to get it for this combination, setup sales area. So now next step is going to be sales group. Sales group is nothing but people who are working in the sales office. So we are going to assign the sales group to our sales office. Assign sales group to your sales office. So sales office HUL1 not there. Click on new entries. Maintain your sales office HUL1 and H1 for your soaps, HUL1, H2 for your shampoos. So set of people will be responsible for selling of your soaps department, and set of people will be responsible for selling of your shampoo department. If you're in the same way, if you're having different kinds of divisions, you can maintain all that divisions and you can establish the relationship. I'll save it. Now comes the next part. Assigning your sales organization, distribution channel and plant. So if you are trying to establish this relationship only, then only your cross-module integration between your SD and MM is going to get established. Because plant is the highest level in your material management people, and your sales organization is going to be the highest level in your sales part. Now we are going to try to establish the relationship between your MM and SD by performing this step: assign sales of distribution channel and plant. On your entries, maintain your sales of HUL, your distribution channel H1 and your plant HUL. The same way, maintain it for your H2 distribution channel as well. So maintain the required data, click on save. Come back. Now go for your next step, assign sales area to credit control area. This is one of the integration topic between your SD and FI. Nothing but your credit control area is nothing but how much credit limit you need to give it to the customers. Now who is going to prepare that, go for the configuration of that credit control area? Your FI consultant will be working out with your credit control area. You can see over here in your FI department, define credit control area. So we are going to try to establish the link between your SD and FI. So that's the reason we shall see how to go for assigning our credit control area to my sales area. So click on position, get into your sales of HUL and enter your credit control area. So you are assigning your credit control area to your sales area, where sales area is nothing but a combination of your sales of distribution channel and division. So I'm entering my credit control area to my sales area and clicking on save. So come back. At the moment we are not going to work with the business area. It is an outdated topic. So like there are three different things. At the time of creation of our sales document, we are going to work out with these three things. I'm not going to touch it at the moment. That's all we need to perform in my sales and distribution part. First step, nothing but you're going to try to establish the relationship between your sales org and the company code. Next step, you're going to assign your distribution channel to your sales org. Third step, you're going to assign your division to your sales org. Fourth step, you're going to set up a sales area, nothing but a combination of your sales organization, distribution channel and division. It's called as a sales area. Fifth step, where you're going to assign your sales office to your sales area. Sixth step, nothing but you're going to assign your sales group. People who are working in the sales office is called as a sales group. Like one group will be in charge of one department, another group will be in charge of another department. So we are going to assign that sales group to your sales office. Seventh step, we are going to establish the link between your sales organization, distribution channel and the plant. If you are going to establish that link, then only there is an SDMM integration is going to happen. For that purpose, we are performing this activity, assign sales of distribution channel and plant. Then after, for your FI integration, for your credit management, we are going to follow this step, assign sales area to your credit control area. And that's it. Like this is a kind of interview questions. Like as a fresher, if you get into the market, they are going to ask you what kind of assignments you are going to perform. Just go in a sequential manner. Say that all the steps required, whatever the steps you have, you are seeing over here, step till all the steps. That's more than enough. Is that clear? Oh. Yeah. So that's all we need to perform in our sales and distribution. Next comes your material management. So we have seen only one thing. We have gone for creation of our purchase organization. So we are going to assign the purchase organization to the company code. In the same way, how we are assigning our sales organization to our company code, we are performing the same activity, assigning purchase organization to your company code. Click on position, enter your purchase organization, HUL, enter your company code, HUL. So the link is getting established. Now click on save. Come back. Assign purchase organization to the plant. This is the next step we need to perform. Composition and check. So no data has been maintained over here. Click on your entries, maintain your purchase organization HUL and enter your plant HUL. So the data is getting established. Now click on save. No need of performing these two activities as a standard purchase organization. As we are following only one purchase organization, we are going to work it out. Then after your logistic execution, where your shipping point is going to be the highest entity in your logistic execution. So we are going to assign our shipping point to our plant, because you can see the shipping points, every plant is going to have one or more shipping points. So we are going to try to establish the relationship between your plant and the shipping point there. So different plants are there. How to go for selection of our plant? Click on your Control F over there, or use this binocular. Enter your plant HUL. It's going to show you how many entries are there with the name HUL. So this is our plant HUL. Select it. So it's getting displayed over here. HUL. Keep the cursor on your HUL plant and click on. You can see a gray mode is getting established. That means you place your cursor over there. Now click on assign. When you click on assign, so here you need to select for which shipping point you need to assign it to your plant. So Hindustan Lever shipping point, HUL is our shipping point. I'm selecting that one and clicking on continue. So to our plant HUL, we are establishing the link between your shipping point and your plant. You can see over here to your HUL plant, we have assigned HUL shipping point. Now there is an other option which is called as 2300 shipping point Barcelona, because we copied our plant from your reference plant 2300. So whatever the assignments are there for that plant 2300 is getting copied over here. It's not possible for us to delete this shipping point. By default, we can just leave it like that and we can work out with our HUL shipping point. Simple thing. Just keep your cursor on your HUL plant over there, click on assign and select whichever the shipping point is there and click on continue. Now click on save. Once you maintain your shipping point to your plant, that's all. We have finished our enterprise structure in detail, like all the definition and assignment has been covered. Right now we are not going to work your plant maintenance and HR. We are not going to touch it. Only the rest of the things we have completed it. If you want to see what all the links you have established, whatever the things you have defined, get into the T code called as EC01 /in EC01. So when you get into enter this command, so you will be seeing overview of your enterprise structure in your SAP, how it is going to look like. Simple step, like when you get into like this is an area where you can see in which transaction code you are working on. So here you can see this box over there, and all the time make it transaction. So it's going to display you in which T code you are working on all the time. Then after, when you enter that T code EC01, this is the first screen which is going to get established. Here you can see a drop down structure is there. Nothing but your box is there, your organization structure. Click on that organization structure and follow the same thing, your organization structure. You can see that icon over here, navigation. Click on navigation. Now click on continue. So different company codes are there. If you want to go for selection of your company code, press Ctrl F. This is my company code HUL and click on find. So one company code is there, HUL. Select that company code. It will be taking you to the top list where your HUL company is there. Double click on that company code. You will be getting all the links over there. So what is your company? What is your controlling area? What is your credit control area? Plant, sales or purchase organization? Whatever the things we have defined over here is going to get established. So all these things we are assigning it to our company code HUL. You can see over here. When you get into the details of it, nothing but to your company HUL, you have assigned your company code HUL. In the same way, if you get into the details of it, you have assigned your controlling area HUL to your company code HUL, credit control area. You have assigned your credit control area HUL to your company code HUL. In detail, if you want to know any kind of stuff, how the assignments have been done, you can see it from here. So everything, you have how many storage locations are there, your FN01, RW01, SM01 is there. All your storage locations is nothing but a part of your plant. So the first step is going to be your plant and your storage location. The same way, we are seeing you're assigning your plant to your sales of and your distribution channel. Your HUL is your sales of and your distribution channel H1. In the same way, for your shipping point, your plant has been assigned to your shipping point HUL. So you can see over here, to your plant is been assigned to your HUL. In the same way, rest of the things in details we can check it out what all the structure is going to look like. In your sales log, you can see like different things, your distribution channels, your division assignment, how it has been done. All the things is going to be there. So EC01 is the transaction code where once you go for creation of your enterprise structure, you will be logging into EC01 and you will be checking how the assignments has been made. Is that clear? Hello? Hello?
Hello.